Hey everyone, welcome to another video where you join us at Volkswagen Oldham. So, as you know, van life is increasing in popularity, and you know, when you see vehicles like this, you can understand why. Having the freedom to take your home on wheels with you, go on holiday, go for weekends away, go on European road trips, just basically do what you want, holiday whenever you want. And do you know what? Having the freedom of being able to have your bed with you, your cooker with you, your fridge with you. Here's the thing, not everybody wants a van when they want to get into van life. The ideal partnership of having a van to be able to do all those things is ideal for so many people. But here's the thing, not everybody wants a van. Now, the popularity of car camping is really increasing, where a lot of people they're converting their cars and things, you know, to make it like, number one, cost effective. Obviously, if you daily use a car, and you know, if you've got like kids, or you know, you need your car to go to work and things like that, sometimes having a van, it's not always the most practical thing that you can do. You've got a family and things, you know, and like you don't have enough seats when you're traveling, because not everybody has seats in the camper van. Some people might have issues with sort of like height restrictions if they're using the vehicle as a daily driver. It might not meet all the needs for what you want to do. You know, that could be like weather dependent, sort of like where you live, the area and things. So do you know what? That brings us on to something that's made us think about, I think it might be time to get another project for our amazing van life travels. So guys, we have come to look at the newly released Volkswagen Amarok. We've come to look at the Volkswagen Amarok. Now this is the Pan American model. Now the reason that we're looking at something like this is because, well, first of all, look at it. I mean, what a stunning vehicle this is. Now this is the type of vehicle that like I'm really into, you know, I like my Jeeps and things like that. But because this has got like off-road capabilities, it's something that like I've been thinking about for a long time. Would this be able to sort of like add to our adventure? I'll explain more in a minute what I'm thinking, but just let's have a look at some of the like features that this has got. Just look at it. What I like about this is it's got alloy wheels. Like I said, because this is a Pan American model, it comes with like all these features as standard. It's got the mud and snow tyres. Then we've got like the side bars. And then come round here, it's got the powder coated like sports bars on here. Let's go and explain what I'm thinking and what's going on here. But first of all, let's just get in. Well, the first thing that I'm going to say about sitting in this for the first time is how comfortable it is. We've got full leather in here, and do you know what? This feels like a luxurious car. I'm really impressed. I really like it. Now, with all the travel that we do and everything, something like this, it's going to give us a lot more options and opportunities, off the beaten path sort of like discoveries and adventures and things. But you might be thinking, yeah, but this isn't a camper van. No, it's not a camper van. But do you know what? This is why I was talking before about the, you know, the popularity of like car camping is becoming like a big thing now. One of these converted with a rooftop tent that you can put on. Do you know, I know you feel it, I know you're thinking, yeah, that sounds like a good idea. And do you know what? You can get power to be able to use something like this. Stick around, because we are going to talk about something like that in this video. And do you know what? I'm really excited, because this would give you so many like different options and opportunities. So this Volkswagen Amarok, it's the automatic, and down here we've got like all the different sort of like settings for your four-wheel drive. Having been sat in here for a few minutes looking at the info screen, I have to say I really do like it in here. Like I said, it's comfortable. Everything is really easy to use. So, you know, for example, we've got like a 12-inch screen here that's all touchscreen. Now the mad thing is, it's actually got like hard buttons down here that you can press, but the climate is actually used by pressing like the button on the screen. Now, I would have thought that like using something like that, you know, because it might be a bit laggy and things, you know, just might be a bit of a pain to use. But do you know what? It's actually surprisingly really easy to use. And do you know what? Because the screen is so large, it just gives that sort of like feel to it that it's like I said before, luxurious car feel. Really easy to use, really pleased with that. Finish as well, like normally, like, you know, when you have like leather seats and things like that, you might not get leather everywhere, but this has got like leather all over it, and it's also got the upgraded stereo system as well. You know what, let's go for a drive.
3, 2, 1, go.
So this is a 3 litre diesel engine that we're in. Now they do different variants, and there is actually a different one in the showroom, and we're going to have a quick look at that in a few minutes, but like I said, let's go for a drive. Driving this, I tell you what, it's no slouch. It's got good acceleration. Do you know what, for a heavy vehicle you'd think that, you know, it would feel sort of like commercial like, but do you know what, keep saying it, it does. It's got like a car feel to it, like, and a luxurious car. You know what, let's go and have a look in the rear seats, because this is one of the reasons, like, looking for something like this. Say if you've got a family or something, do you know what, that's really comfortable. So what's the thought process for us? So basically what you can do is you can get like a sort of like tent, sort of like rooftop tent, sort of like fitted into something like this. Do you know what, it can be done. And as you've seen from the footage that I'm showing here, it's something that will look amazing. You know what, I've got to take this back to Volkswagen Oldham now to hand it back. Do you know what, I really like it. And the other thing is as well, so this vehicle sort of like, we're looking at something like this for like the off-road capabilities as well. Watch your space, guys.
I'm wearing Fendi, money spending, all I wanna do is flex, flex. I'm not pretending, only trending, all I wanna do is flex.
So if it's not the sort of like off-roading look, or you're just like after a vehicle, you know, you can get them like this as well. So guys, I did say that, like, you know, in another video, you know, there might be a chance that we're going to be giving the Panamericana a off-roading test drive. And this is going to be the guy that's going to be allowing me to do this. So we're going to be going off-roading. We've just been talking about it and everything, because obviously with a vehicle like that, we want to test all its capabilities, because like I said, you know, if we're looking at getting something like this, we do need to know what it's capable of. So, quick question for you. Yes. You do have these now. I kind of don't know what I'm talking about, because I'm more inclined with this one. But what's the difference between this and that? Because obviously that looks like all off-roading and stealth and everything. Is this like...
So yeah, so the one outside, so the Panamericana, that's made for off-roading. So obviously we're in, well, it's the UK, and then you've got Europe, then more Australia, America. That's where you're sort of a little bit more positioned. So that's more for your off-roading. So you get split rear diff. You've got the way that they've actually designed it, where up to where the actual lights go, you can be going through a river, and it's quite comfortable. This comes, it's a slightly different interior, as you probably see in the video, to the Panamericana, but it's still absolutely, you know, top notch in regards to quality. Comes as standard for your sidebars.
So if you're thinking about getting a vehicle like that, which, like I said, watch this space. Now you might be thinking, so you want to go camping and things, how are you going to like power everything? So you've got like your, you know, your rooftop tent and everything. Well, do you know what, guys? This is where something like this comes in handy. So we have a Bluetti AC 200 Max. Now, something like this, if you, like I said, if you think about getting like a vehicle where you're going off-grid and things, something like this will actually be able to power things like your diesel heater, your lights, your electrics, some cooking equipment and things. And do you know what? This is going to come in really handy for us. This Bluetti power station is a 2048 watt-hours power station. That means it's got a lot of power. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a test where like, I'm going to plug it into like a fridge that we have, and I'm going to see like how long it will run it from like start up to finish, where it sort of flattens this. But the first thing I need to do is I need to get this charged up. So in the bag you get your AC charging cable, you get your cable that you can actually expand to another battery if you wanted to, if you needed more power, and also you get your car charging adapter. And you also get your solar panel adapter if you want to like connect solar panels to it. With 4 AC outlets, that's plenty. It's also got 2 USB A's, got USB-C, It's got a 12 volt DC 10 amp here, and then you've got your cigarette lighter, and then you've got a 12 volt 30 amp extension there if you want to use it. And what I like about this as well, it's touchscreen, and it's also got like charging points on top that you can use your mobile phone. So one of the things that you might want to run when you're in your new vehicle that you might be going camping in and things, you might want to power your fridge. So what we're going to do is, we've now got this charged up. Now it only took about an hour to charge this up to full, which wasn't too long. So we've got it switched on. Now what I'm going to do is, I'm going to plug the fridge in into here. So then what we're going to do then is, you need to just actually turn on the controls here. And then as you can see, that's powered this on. I'm going to do this test to see how long this will actually run the fridge for. It's actually powering the fridge from like startup, so it's got to like get it to temperature, so that does take a bit of power. So do you know what, I'm going to leave this switched on for the however many days it's going to be, and then I will let you know how long it stays charged up for, because like I say, if you're going to be like off-road and like, you know, traveling and things, and you need some power, you're going to be needing something like this to power your fridge, your diesel heater, your lights and things like that. So what do you think, Thor? Yeah? Are you keeping an eye, see how long it's going to take? So, right, see you in a few days. Hey everyone, so how many days later do you think it is? It's just over 5 days later, and the power has just about finished on the Blue AT power station. Now, we have got like quite a lot of things in the fridge as well, because we have been using it, and do you know what, I have to say, I'm quite impressed with this. We are going to be using this in some other videos, but what I want to do is just want to like show you that we had it, and like I said, for the idea of like, you know, of getting the Volkswagen Amarok, like I said, watch this space. I will put a link in the description if you're interested, because we do recommend them. So guys, until the next one, thanks for watching, bye for now.